Coast News Plus. This is First Coast News on your side at 5.
Right now at 5, families living in Jacksonville living in fear following national news of raids by Immigration and Customs Enforcement and the state and federal crackdown on illegal immigration.
On your sides, Renata DiGregorio is looking at all sides of this issue. And Renata, I know the first person you spoke with today was an immigration attorney.
Yes, it was, and the immigration attorney tells me that families are afraid to go to the grocery store, worried that they'll get questioned by an immigration official. While some people are worried about the consequences of this, others believe that immigration reform is incredibly needed.
People are very scared.
Annie Leon is a Jacksonville immigration attorney who says several of her clients who are asylum seekers and are going through the process for it are now getting detained. She says the majority of the people the illegal immigration crackdown is affecting are families.
They pay their taxes, they send their children to school, they open businesses, they try to do the best that they can, and now they're living in absolute fear.
Leon expects attendance in schools to be impacted and says people are worried about what happens to their children if they, the parents, are detained.
Do you go to the grocery store and risk yourself being detained and taken away from your family? Or do you not eat? Do you call somebody to do it for you? You know, what do you do? It's definitely difficult right now.
First Coast News also spoke with Karen Morton, the state vice chairman of the Republican Liberty Caucus.
You know, when you really get to the human side of immigration, there's a lot of things that are going to be heartaches. I mean, there just is. But you came here illegally. And whether it's today or whether it's next month or whether it's next year, eventually you got to go back.
U.S. Customs and Border Control data shows last year, besides illegal entry, most convictions of criminal non-citizens were for driving under the influence, more than 2,800 of them, and fewer than 30 were for homicide or manslaughter. Still, Morton says she worries about the people who are in the country illegally committing crimes.
It is happening in Florida, and we have to protect our own citizens. You know, it is America first. It has to be America first.
So you just saw Leon mention schools. We reached out to our local school districts here on the First Coast asking about anything involving ICE, and both Duval and St. Johns counties got back to us saying there have been no ICE-related incidents at their schools. Reporting live in Jacksonville, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News on your side.